try.
I hope that we have sound. I'm getting this all plugged in here. There we go. That way the laptop doesn't die, because that would be really sad. It says that we...
All right.
You see it?
Let me just see. We got sound.
Alrighty. Sound is the most important thing.
Yes.
So, it is a lovely day. Really, kind of moderate outside here.
Yeah, it's been an interesting last few days, wouldn't you say?
Yes. It's interesting to see how the weather has changed. It was like 65 on Saturday.
It
And
went up to 72, I think, which is
really?
crazy. Yeah, I'm like,
are we
what
December?
in the world?
No.
Yeah, which, you know, is always followed with a cold front, so... Yeah, and we were supposed to get snow last Wednesday, and it ended up being rain. I'm like,
I know.
figure your life out.
So we have Laura, Susan, we have Linda, Donna. Hello to everybody.
Hello.
We're doing sort of a fun show today. We have some amber, which we've never shown on the show before. And then some of my favorites. We decided to do a little segment of
Alyssa's picks.
Alyssa's picks. So I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah. I was too.
Susan says it's 80 where she is. Susan, where are you?
Because she's in like Florida or something.
Because I want to be where you are.
Yeah.
Anna has joined us.
Quite nice.
Yeah, that is... I really want that. I was supposed to be on a beach in Fort Lauderdale this week, but my husband tore his Achilles, so I'm here. But Susan is in Florida. Donna says, how are my beads doing, Alyssa? They're good. Beth is on with us too.
That's too funny. Do we want to ask one of those questions that we've done during our other shows?
Sure. There are people that watch that show.
Oh, okay. Well, then they'll get the answer right.
So go ahead.
What was the snowflake one? Yeah.
How many points does a snowflake have? We've been doing Christmas trivia during the day show. So if you watch that show, don't say it. How many points are on a snowflake? So, okay, so we're getting right into Poppies.
Yes, we are. And it's on sale.
Is it?
Yes, so it is $5 off its original price, which is awesome. And it says, enjoy the poppies in the flower meadows. This has been a popular one. It's been on some people's radar. So I figured, why not show our girls at Bead World, just in case if they, might want it.
I feel like we're farther away today. For some reason.
We are. I could probably...
Yeah, see if maybe we can get it a little bit closer. There we go. I think that's better.
Better?
We'll see.
Okie dokie.
Awesome, thank you.
So that's Poppies. I love this one. It's definitely perfect for fall. And I think you can continue on with it depending on what you're wearing.
Yeah, so it does have a little bit of red-orange color and yellow, and then it also has that sort of wire media going through it as well. But it's a really pretty bead, lots of different colors going on.
It kind of gives me like a leopard look too, or
it
like
does.
a cheetah, or
yes.
Some spots. So if you were going with more a safari look, that might be a bead you'd want to use.
That is a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, try to look at it a little bit differently. Of course, I always have to show these beads around Christmas time. I didn't do the whole collection, so we brought in golden branches.
Golden branches. Love that. Really fun. What is my most favorite part about this bead is the fact that the background is like a Cosmo glittery black color.
Yeah, super pretty. I would love to have just like the black. I know there is a black bead that's similar to that, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like the Milky Way, but if they had a black version
I was
of it.
going to say, yeah, so that's exactly what it reminds me of, is Milky Way behind there. And I also think it's cool that the stripes are different, in their thickness, in the branches. Very true to, have you ever seen two trees that were the same?
No.
I don't think so.
Very interesting. And I love that thick one, number 4 there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so pretty.
And it says, we can grow in different directions as long as we remember our roots.
I could have sworn that was a definition for something else.
Really?
So all day I'm like, I think I might be catching up on them. They might be reusing these. They probably aren't, but we've probably just done this certain bead so many times. I was thinking
That's
maybe
really
it was
funny.
like willow twig or something. I don't know. That where it was like maybe copied, but who knows?
Funny.
I'll let you know. I'm in Detective Cat over here. Okay,
Alrighty.
next up. I thought this was a must. I think this would be a great Christmas bead. And we still have time. We have 10 days. And if you're going to be like me, you're going to keep your tree up until way after Christmas is over.
Yeah.
Because why not? Why not? You want to enjoy the holidays. And I always get a little depressed when it's done.
That's true.
It's
I
kind of
know.
like your birthday. You're like, oh, I've been so excited all month. And then it comes, it's one day. And the next day you're like, well, now I'm just left with being another year older. Now I'm sad.
I know.
The celebration is done. So get yourself a ruby zoisite to keep that Christmas spirit going. I definitely think it's a beautiful stone to have in the collection. We know that there will be a spring collection coming eventually, and I think this could be a fun one to mix in.
I do too. This is definitely one of my favorite of the newer beads. I just got one for my collection. I feel like I need like 6 more because it really pulls in both the green color, so you can pull, depending on what you have in your collection, you can pull the green aventurine, you could pull malachite, you could pull emerald.
You can pull black if you want.
Yes, you can. So lots of different greens that you can pull out. As Kat said too, you can really have a lot of fun with the inclusions in this one because there's so many colors.
Yeah.
And it's the combination of ruby and zoisite. Gives the strength to accomplish dreams. Oh, I like that. Ruby zoisite can transmute negative energies into positivity, and it calms a racing heartbeat.
That's nice.
I like this one a lot.
You have to have too much coffee, you know. Maybe put this on. Maybe it'll help.
That is true. And so a few people got it. It is 6 points.
Yes.
On that little
I think I said
snowflake
8.
there. Yeah? Did you?
Yeah, I think I said 8, and she's like, nope, it's 6, which I was like, I didn't think they looked alike. I thought
They don't, but it's
they,
all
no matter
about
what,
their
they still
like
get points.
their structure.
Gotcha.
It's a very nerdy answer.
It is. So next up we have sense. I love this one. It says use your senses, even if it is not common sense.
I know. Common sense can
It's
be
not always very common.
not so common, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny. So this one's really cool. I like this one a lot for a holiday bead because of that cream color. I picture the hearth, you know, in that beautiful, you know, cream. And then you've got the flames sort of sparkling.
Ooh, I would put
So-
poinsettia with that.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like
Poinsettia
how our
would look
mama,
amazing.
like on her hearth with the fireplace, you know,
Yep.
she had the poinsettia sitting next. You can create a whole Christmas scenario.
I like that. So Sense is not one that I would have traditionally picked out, but I do love it for holiday.
Okie dokie. Next up is Flowers of Passion, which I don't know, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but when I tried to see if I could order more,
Oh,
it was
no.
a no-no. And I couldn't find it like anywhere, so this might be the last of our batch.
Well, that's really sad.
I know, it is a gorgeous bead with the fusion of oranges and yellows and greens, and of course having a flower in there is just the, you know, cherry on top.
Yeah, I love when they started doing these. So that flower burst actually started as a unique style. And it was so popular that they then launched a series of Flower of Passion. I'm trying to remember, why am I drawing
Flowers
a
of Poise.
Poise.
And
blank?
there's so
so
many.
I know, there's like probably close to 5 or 6 of them now.
I think. Yep, 6
And-
groupings, which I think the first were green and gray.
Yeah.
And then we have the flower of Poise and Passion together. And
the
then
black and orange,
Mhm.
yeah. So, really beautiful, and Passion never fails to amaze. So, the cool with this one, with Passion and Poise, is that they had so much color going through them. So you have that orangey, red color, and green in Passion, which is cool because it can transform to a holiday bead. and then can easily be used then in red, orange motifs.
Yeah, it kind of gives off like an African sunset look to me, you know, with that, with those bright oranges. And yeah, I guess I've never been to Africa, but I think of Lion King, you know, with that one tree and all the colors. Yeah.
Paula says, by the way, I love scents, good with lots of different combos. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Next up is the multicolor Spirograph, which this is a limited, there's limited stock with this too, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get more.
I know. This was my very first unique, was a glitter Spirograph.
Oh.
So
I was like, not this one.
Not this one, but the one that this one was actually modeled after is what my original unique was. So.
Oh, cool.
Really pretty, and it has that nice faint pale blue glass as the surrounding glass here, which is cool. You can have a lot of fun by pulling out that color.
Yeah, definitely giving me circus vibes.
Can you show circus with it?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to jump ahead for a second. We could say the definition with it as well, but look how fun that is.
So circus, I love going to the circus, especially remember when we went to go see Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah, I remember.
And it says, the circus is in town. The big tent is pitched in the middle of the old town square, and soon all our childhood dreams will come to life. The circus is for childlike souls who refuse to grow up. Thank God for that. So I really like glitter Spirograph with an oldie but goodie in circus. So yeah, really fun.
Super fun.
I know. So that was one of Alyssa's picks. I love.
Yeah, Alyssa couldn't wait.
I know. I'm sorry. I got excited.
It's okay. So I'm bringing in the faceted gold stone. I can't get enough of it.
Matches your shirt.
It does. It looks really good. Yeah, I just love this bead. I love all the versions of it. You guys are probably over my soapbox for the gold stones, but I guess this could be my last week for a little while.
Yeah.
If that makes you feel any better.
So goldstone is thought to generate and revitalize energy and transmit positivity. You get a lot of variation in these few that we've got here. They definitely sort of have like an ombre effect.
Yeah, that one on the bangle has that dark note on there, or like dark piece. So when you rotate it around, you definitely get different looks, like from the glitter and that dark spot, and how they both play.
Very cool.
Yes.
And then number one on the rod here is just very classically, perfectly glittered.
Stock photo.
Yes, it is stock photo.
Yes. Alrighty. Next up we have Painter's Palette, which it's funny, I get more into my art projects in the winter time. I don't know why. I'm like, I need a glass of wine, and I'm just ready to dive right in. So I was excited to bring this one out, even though it kind of shows a little bit more of a springy, summery look to it.
Yeah.
It is pretty darn new. It was from the Nature's Powers collection. So if you don't have that in your collection, you might want to play with it.
Yeah, it is funny. I find that I play with my troll beads a lot in the winter months and the fall months as it gets colder and you don't really want to be outside as much. I find myself crafting, and this is just a reminder of that as well. See lots of variation in this one too. So like in the first one, for example, the dots are far less pronounced in the center, and then compared to number 3, which has more color overall.
Yeah,
so,
and of course that
neat.
Splash of glitter we love.
Love me some glitter.
Okay, we have reached Alyssa's picks of the night,
Woo,
which
woo, woo.
I'm loving. The rod number 1 here. What a gorgeous bead! This midnight flower. It gives off a glowing effect, which I think is what is so alluring about this bead.
I know. This Midnight Flowers has always been one of my absolute favorites. It has actually, if you look at it very closely, it's a purple background. It's not actually black as it appears here. But it's fun because you can sort of play it towards either color.
Yeah.
It will take that on. And number 2, holy cow. Like those flowers, they're just so much fun.
They're gorgeous. Yeah.
And it's an oldie, so you get it at that $39 price point, which is pretty exciting. And it says, in the deepest, darkest of night, they appear, floating freely in the darkness, lit only by moonlight and your imagination. I know, Terry, I really, wow. And it's just such a fun bead. I don't know. It just jumps out of the tray at me.
It just jumps in its own. I think it's the way that they stack that blue and purple that it gives this, glowing effect.
Yeah, it does look like it's glowing.
Ooh, next up is another goodie. Oh my goodness.
That one that I put on there is like
bead 3.
Stupid good.
Are you ready? Okay, is it bead 1 or bead 3?
I think it was 1.
Okay.
So I love sea urchin. It was one of the earlier bumpy beads, for lack of a better term. But they have so much color in them.
Yeah, they really do, which I hadn't noticed that much before until I saw bead 3, where they have the rings.
Yes.
Which is so cool. They have that kind of like a burnt orange, but it goes into a blue. I love, those two colors in general just look really cool together. So I love how they kind of made it look like Earth's crust, like on those bumps.
Yeah.
You know, it's really interesting. Or like, were they lollipop? Oh, gobstoppers.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yep.
Those layers.
So, really, really fun. This launched with the beach ball and beach, so it was intended to be sort of an earthy playmate with those other companion beads that were
brighter.
Yes, exactly.
Giving you that whole beach effect, like that you're on the beach.
Right.
The whole effect, the scenario.
So Linda says one of my favorites too. I know. It's just, and when I saw the ones that we had in the tray, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, these, honestly, I love all of them for different reasons. Oh,
yeah.
And it says, these mysterious creatures live in a magical world under the sea. Under the sea.
Sea urchin. Those are the ones that are like pokey, right?
Yeah.
I would not want to touch one of those. Or step on one, that's for sure. Ooh, you picked some really good ones. This is going to be hard to pick at the end of the night which one's my favorite.
I know. This is like old G Goldstone, right?
Yeah. So this is Brown Desert, which is really cool. You're seeing quite a variation with beads, like 3. It has some purple notes in there, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Yeah, and it says, sunburnt desert sands. They are shimmering in the late afternoon sun. So, lots and lots of glitter.
Yes, we are definitely satisfying our glitter needs today.
How does that look with Goldstone? I'm curious.
Oh my goodness, I'm sure they are 2 peas in a pod.
Let's check it out.
Oh, wow.
That's really
stunning.
Fun. Because you get that variation. I really would love that. You could do all of those.
Just
you
those
could do all
2.
7.
Yeah.
Like the center one and then those other.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there you go.
Right? Those would be your glass for a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell I definitely gravitate towards the glitter.
Yes.
Our
definitely.
next up is Purity.
Man, do we have some good ones.
Right? I was like, how do we have these?
How have I not bought them yet?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I swear they were actually in another store and they got rotated in.
Yeah. Speaking of rotated, let me fix that. Yeah, the glitter is popping on every single bead there. Number 1, number 3 I think is my favorite, just because it's kind of a fatty.
A fatty.
Sometimes you just want those chunky ones.
The chunky
they
monkeys.
just make you happy.
Yes, they definitely
Especially
do.
with glitter in them, I tend to want a bigger bead.
Yeah, I agree.
Just to show it off a little bit more. So it says here for Purity, enjoy the forest reflections on the lake. They tell a story of purity and life.
I do It's so funny. Kat had been borrowing my glitter bracelet for, I think, like 2 years.
Since our last in-person.
It was a long time. And as I was going through my beads, I was like, where is this bracelet? I love this bracelet because I have big silvers on it, like Zanzibar and some other things on there. And anyway, but I have Purity on there, and it just reminded me of my love for them this week.
I did a good job holding on to that for that long. I mean, you gotta give me some props.
So yeah, you moved.
I moved, and I still kept it like in my sights, which
That's funny.
I kind of knew it would come back to haunt me if I had lost it. So, all right. So that is Purity.
Now,
next up, oh my gosh,
Susan says, I love chunky beads. Okay.
beads.
Number 2 and 3,
Chunky.
chunky. Okay.
Number 2 is the chunkiest.
Yes. It like ate the other white cat.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Thinking of a wave and
Yeah.
how it gradually gets bigger. I would want all 3 of these
Oh, that is funny.
so that it gives you that like rolling effect.
Cresting.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I should have
Put them in
order.
What the heck?
I'm a dizzy.
Crashing, splashing, foaming, and blue. The waves wash onto our shores again and again. Nature's great clockwork, endlessly ticking away. I love that.
It is wild to think about. Just like right now, the waves are crashing and
Right.
they never stop. They just
never
do what
stop.
they do.
Yep. That is really funny.
I've actually been going to bed, so I have an option. There's this website called Rainy Mood.
Yeah, you've talked about it.
It's my absolute favorite, but they created an app, and so now you can have a beach mood.
Oh.
So I can have the waves crashing. There's an option for seagulls, and I'm like, no, no. No. Like, pretty sure I won't get any sleep.
That's funny.
Okay.
I know. Aren't those awesome? I saw those and I was like, they must see these. Okay.
Oh yes, we're back to some glitter.
Yeah, so Pure Heart. These are fantastic. Like, if you want something, a bead that is just, like, littered with glitter.
Littered with glitter.
I can't pick something better for you.
Yeah, seriously. It's just like they had glitter in their hand, they went,
Yeah. Ta-da.
there you go.
Floating in the silent night, the water lilies bring a message of pureness of heart. Such a great kit. I loved when these beads came out. They were retired far too soon. The sparkle
Seriously.
kit.
I came in too late in the game because we definitely have some empty trays with the certain beads.
Yeah.
Like Rainbow Bridge. Or,
Mhm.
you know, it's hard to tell some of them apart, but I wish I was there for the launch.
I know. It was a good one.
Definitely makes me sad. All
Now,
right.
the next one. Yay. I love this one.
Oh, who doesn't?
No. Just do my picks every week. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't mind that.
I get so excited. So, Beige Moonstone. And this is just so fun. Now looking at this with the time of year, I see eggnog for the color.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking sea urchin again, just because of the bumpiness. And
Yep.
It's kind of like the shiny sea urchin.
it is the shiny sea urchin.
It's really pretty. I love that you get different colors with those bumps. You can tell with number 2, there's blue instead of that purple.
Very opalescent. And you get a lot of light reflection with the way the bubbles are formed on this one.
I think I would love it, like, if you went back and forth between Aurora and the Beige
Oh,
Moonstone.
yeah.
That's because you have that bright and then light, bright and then light.
Yep.
But you still have that, that,
that purple motif.
yeah, the purple
Yeah.
motif.
There you go.
Indeed.
So read about it.
I shall. So it says, reflections that bring your thoughts of moonstones. These are dancing on a bed of light beige. Dancing on a bed.
I like it.
Right. Next up, this gorgeous piece, which actually would look really good with the moonstone. I guess I could put that there real quick. I think
Oh, yeah. Oh, those are fun.
they look cute together, right?
So, wildflowers. Again, I must have been in a floral mood. You guys know I love pink. So,
Yeah, if you don't have a girl.
I don't know. But their lips brushed like young wildflowers in the wind. F. Scott Fitzgerald. The thing that I admire most about this piece is actually the use of the sort of mossy green with hints of blue. So if you would like to take this a very natural road, like organic bubbles or something that way, you can. You don't have to go pastels. It looks great with things like Graceful Sky, the light purples.
That's
and
so funny. I almost did Graceful Sky today.
Did you?
Yeah, but then you came in with your picks, so I was like, we'll do it next time.
So you do have a lot of flexibility here with the way the colors are colored in this one. So, love it.
I'm not surprised with this next one. An Armadillo had to make an appearance, and happy to see that it was mixed green. I love these two. This is a little bit more...
no, this is turquoise.
Shucks, I knew you were going to say that. So, online it says mixed green. It is the same price. Alyssa will change it.
But yeah,
I could have sworn that it gave more... Well, so it looks like green and turquoise together. So, I thought it was mixed green. That's my bad.
No, you're fine.
Well, mixed green says... Like all of the armadillos, it says, there's an old Indian prayer to the armadillo, which goes, protect my borders, teach me my shield, reflect my pain so I do not yield.
I know, I can say that one by
heart. Yeah,
Oh,
I bet you can.
Yeah. So, very, very pretty. I mean, turquoise armadillo is my absolute favorite. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty.
It is. And I mean, the price point. How could you not have a bunch in your collection? I'm like shocked at the price every time.
I know. So that's updated online too, guys.
Oh, great. I knew you were going to say that.
I know.
I
Sorry.
could feel it. Okay.
And the next one after this is already sold.
Oh.
I know. He's gone.
Bye, Zanzibar.
No, not Zanzibar. Snowman.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, Zanzibar. Okay. I love this bead. It's so cool with like the filigree that it has going on. I don't even know what it is, but it's very cool. So the Zanzibar is located in the Indian Ocean and is known for, among other things, its beautifully carved wooden doors. This bead is inspired by the artistry of those doors. So
that is so cool.
It's really cool. It is a heavy bead, which some people may not like that, but I love a hefty bead. You know, some of the older pieces, they really have good weight to them, and this is one of those. So
yeah, I also think it kind of looks interesting as like an ornament.
It does.
So if you're still working on your Christmas stuff, you can totally do that. Do we want to show Mr. Snowman?
Sure. Yes,
Okay.
We had an oldie but a goodie still remaining. He has already been sold. So, but just to take a look at him, Mr. Snowman, I figured he was good for
He's so cute.
this time of year.
Has some nice weight to him as well. It says, the happy snowman, which children build on a cold winter day, the true symbol of Christmas.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I really like him. I feel like I've glanced over him before, and so I'm sad that this is kind of my first hi and goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Yeah, but I know it'll go to a good home. Send me pictures. That's all I ask.
I like that he sits up too.
Yeah, me too. Makes it easy on me.
Okay, so now we're going to show something we have never shown Amber before on the show. And Amber is a really cool material for, to design bracelets in. And a lot of times what we use gold for in the store, amber for in the store, is to get a gold look on a budget. It looks fantastic mixed in with gold pieces as well. But it's just a really fun medium and, something different that we thought we would show.
Absolutely.
So we have, how many rods? We have like...
Do we want to show a few?
Oh, yeah, we can show
all of them.
I mean, I don't know. So amber varies a lot in size. You'll see that it also varies a lot in color.
Oh yeah.
So you can get
Ooh.
the opaque versus the translucent. You can get the yellow versus the dark brown versus dark red.
It's so hard to decide which one I would go with if I had to absolutely choose.
Yep.
So I'm going to show you this next one. You describe it to me. Bead 2 always catches my eye.
That one is really fun. It's a fun shape. I like that there's a lot of different shapes with amber, you know? Like 4, 5, and 6 are very skinny and might be good as just tiny spacers, you know? But they're tall. So they may play well off something like a troll coin or
Oh, yeah.
kaleidoscope, something that's thin that you're trying to balance that shape.
Sun circles, yeah.
Yes,
I
exactly.
have a lot of fun. I always think of honey and bees with these, which I know that
Yep.
they have created some bee spacers, which
Yep.
that would be my go-to.
Yeah.
I'd get a faceted one to kind of give off a honeycomb look.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would totally do a bee themed bracelet with this.
Be yourself.
Yes. I also think of fireflies. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just like the brightness, I guess, of, their glow. Number 5.
I was going to say number
The
5.
speckled little guy.
Yep. So it's really cool. You can get lots of different inclusions with amber, which is different. It can catch the light in different ways because you have those little,
Flakes.
natural flakes.
Yeah.
So, but we have a nice little selection for you tonight.
Yeah, you created some good stuff today. A great collection. Ooh, this next one I like. I think bead 1 and 2.
Oh gosh. I like 3 and 6.
It's so funny just to see how, even just between the two of us, how different we are with amber. I mean, there's only a few shades here, but there's different looks to it.
Yes, definitely. So Linda says she likes them all. Yeah. So that does bring us to a good point. We would love to hear what your favorite bead is that you've seen tonight. Kat's going to keep showing a little bit more amber. Look how big number 1 is.
I know. Big boy.
So that's fun too. That could be used as the center of a necklace.
Ooh, or the stump to troll tree or something. I don't know.
that would be very cool. Yeah, you can get super...
If it's like the same width, because then it's kind of like sitting on a stump. I don't know. Or like the continuation of the stump.
I like it.
I don't know.
Get very creative with amber. And it's been around for millions of years, which to me is a fact of itself that I think it's just kind of neat,
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing this little artifact on your wrist.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we're getting votes for scents. All of the beads with glitter.
All the beads with glitter.
Midnight flower, sea urchin. Okay.
This is
5, snowman, Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. We used to play a game where the map was Zanzibar, so that's all I can think of.
Another vote for sea urchin. Sea urchin's fun.
Oh, yeah. What are you picking today?
Oh, goodness. I don't know.
And these will be available at 6:15 while Alyssa thinks. I will show you.
Oh my gosh.
We have some Christmas ornaments left over, so I figured why hog them.
I've never seen number 2.
No?
Nope.
Really? So I've seen some uniques and I think as well as universals.
Oh my gosh.
That have that like bumpy nature to them, so...
I mean, I've never seen it in ornament form.
Oh.
Yeah. So pick a number between 1 and 7.
I never know what to pick anymore. I think I went low last time, so I'm going to go 6.
6. Anna. Zanzibar.
Awesome. And before we go, we actually do have something that we totally skipped last week.
I know. We're on it.
And, December is going to be gone before we know it. We wanted to showcase the Winter of Hope fantasy necklace. It is $61 off of its original amount. It is $199, and that sale ends December 31st, which, like I said, you will blink and we'll be there. So if you're still thinking about that like late present for a good friend that you want to get them into troll, having a fantasy necklace was how I got into it.
Yep.
I just felt like it was the best way for me, and maybe it'll be a good way to kind of bring some friends along this Troll Beach journey.
Yeah, I agree. I also think that if you yourself have not done a fantasy necklace yet, this is a great way. You get a couple of special beads and you get the necklace all for that great price, and it's something that it's just fun to work with. I love wearing my fantasy necklace. I think I have
With splitters,
six of them
You
now.
can go so many ways with necklaces. And I started off with my fantasy necklace with my fantasy cat and the fishbowl, and I absolutely love him. And so I just wanted to make note of that, you guys. You have some time left. If you are interested, it is on the website. There is a tab that says Winter of Hope, so you can just bop in and go right ahead and put that in your wish list and in your cart.
Bop, bop.
Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Wednesday nights. It is some of our favorite and most treasured time during the week.
Yes, it is.
And don't forget that those ornaments will be available starting at 6:15, so you just have a few more minutes. And that is all. So we will
see you next Wednesday.
have a great day.
Bye-bye.